between 8 and 9 o'clock in the morning. A dark, leaden-colored mass is creeping over the sky towards the sun. Zigzags of lightning gleam here and there across it. There is a sound of faraway rumbling.
She asks everyone she meets. No one answers. They are all preoccupied with the approaching storm and take refuge in their hearts. At last, she meets Zelante Silich, the sacristan, Terence's bosom friend.
Uncle Terence, Uncle dear!
Ah, servant of God Fiocla, where have you come from?
Uncle Terence, Brother Dinelka had an accident. Come along!
What sort of accident? Oh my God!
In the can't scopes, Dinelka stuck his son into a hole in a tree and he can't get it out. Come along, Uncle, don't be kind and pull his son out.
How was he? What for?
He wanted to get a cook's egg out of the hole for me.
The day has hardly begun and already you are in trouble. Well, what am I to do with you now? I must come. I must. May the wolf gobble you up, you naughty children. Come, little orphan. The rain has begun. That's fine, Fiocla, old girl. The grass and the trees are fed by the rain, as we are by bread. And as for the thunder, don't you be frightened, little orphan. Why should it kill a little thing like you? We shall get soaked, Fiocla. There won't be a dry spot left on us. Ho, 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 my girl. Runs down my neck. But don't be frightened, silly. The grass will be dry again. The earth will be dry again. And we shall be dry again. There is the same sun for us all. Whereabouts is Denelka? Lead me to him.
A terrible lot of thunder. There, I'd never heard such a thunder in all my life.
And where is your hand?
In the hole, pull it out, please, Terence.
Terence snaps off the broken piece and the boy's hand is released.
It's terrible how it's thundering. What makes it thunder, Terence?
One cloud runs against the other.
The ducks flew by the other day. Terence, they must be nesting. Fiocla, would you like me to show you the nightingale nest?
Don't touch it! You might disturb them. The nightingale is a singing bird without sin. He has had a voice given him in his throat to praise God and gladden the heart of man. It's a sin to disturb them.
What about the sparrow?
The sparrow doesn't matter. He's a bad, spiteful bird. He is like a pickpocket in his ways. He doesn't like to be happy. When Christ was crucified, it was the sparrow brought him nails to the Jews and called, "Alive, alive!"
patch of blue appears in the sky.
You needn't be in such a taking, you won't die of it. As soon as the sun warms, you'll come to your senses again. It's a lesson to you, you stupids. You won't settle on round another time.
Here are some bees.
The drenched and chilled bees are huddled together on the branch. There are so many of them that neither bark nor leaf can be seen. Many of them are settled on one another.
That's a swarm of bees. They were flying looking for a home, and when the rain came down upon them, they settled. If a swarm is flying, you need only sprinkle water on them to make them settle. Now if, say, you wanted to take the swarm, you would bend the branch with them into a sack and shake it, and they all fall in.
Little Fiocla suddenly frowns and rubs her neck vigorously. Her brother looks at her neck and sees a big swelling.
Hey, do you know where you got that from? Fiocla, old girl, there are Spanish flies on some tree in the wood. The rain has trickled off them, and a drop has fallen on your neck. That's what has made the swelling.
The sun appears from behind the clouds and floods the wood, the fields, and the three friends with its warm light. The dark, menacing cloud has gone far away and taken the storm with it. The air is warm and fragrant. There is a scent of bird cherry, meadow sweet, and lilies of the valley. Certainty answers all of the Nilka's question, and there is no answer in nature which baffles him. He knows everything. And indeed, it is not only Terenti who is so wise, but the villagers, generally speaking, know as much as he does. These people have learned not from books, but in the fields, the wood, on the riverbank. Their teachers have been the birds themselves. When they sang to them, the sun when it left a glow of crimson behind it at setting, the very trees and wild herbs. The boy does not sleep. He gazes into the air, and it seems to him that he is seeing all he has seen in the day, the storm clouds and the bright sunshine. The number of his expressions, together with his exhaustion and hunger, are too much for him. He longs to tell someone all that is haunting him now in the darkness and agitating his soul, but there is no one to tell. The children, Fiokla and Danelka, fall asleep, thinking of the homeless cobbler Terenti. And in the night, Terenti comes to them. He gently puts bread under their heads and makes the sign of the cross over them. No one sees his love. It is seen only by the moon which floats in the sky and peeps caressingly through the holes in the walls of the deserted barn. The end.